Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. While traveling to Germany, does Jason see Carly and Brennan in bed? According to General Hospital spoilers, Jason Morgan just made the decision to travel to Germany. Jason was reassured by Sasha Gilmore Corbin that Michael Corinthos had consented to allow her to raise the child on her own, but Jason is unsure. Jason believes that Michael's willingness to voluntarily give up his child and let Sasha to go it alone is inconsistent with his nature. Jason also believes that Michael may have changed his mind because he asked for Sasha while he was in the intensive care unit. In any event, Jason plans to travel to Germany and ask Michael directly for some answers. Naturally, given that Carly Spencer brought up the revelation that Michael was in a medically induced coma, that plan might not work out. Jason could have to wait, but it's also feasible that Michael will be roused up once more. Since even Carly had trouble forcing her way in, Jason might not be allowed entry because the rules are so stringent at this upscale facility. Jason might have to go via Michael's mother if he wants to see Michael at all. Jason might pretend that he only wants to inquire about Michael's progress, but that could be problematic because he doesn't want Carly to know about Sasha's kid. But what if Michael has nothing to do with the true purpose of this trip? Could Jason's placement in Germany be a ploy by the GH writers? If that's the case, perhaps Jason's stunning revelation is the intended outcome. While Jack Brennan is in Carly's room, Jason might pay her a visit and surprise her. They might take things to the bedroom now that Brennan and Carly have decided to stop arguing about their feelings for one another. If Jason turns up out of the blue, that could result in him receiving a good earful. It's easy to picture Brennan coming out in a towel and asking if it's room service when Carly answers the door in a robe. It's possible that Jason may swiftly piece things together and decide that Carly has become too close to Brennan for his taste. In any case, just when Carly and Brennan's desire is exploding, Jason is leaving for Germany. Should Jason clash with Carly's captivating plot and raise the alarm, there might be a valid basis for that. Stay tuned for more on Jason's response to Carly's blossoming romance, as our GH predictions indicate that he will soon express additional concerns to her. Keep an eye out for any developing conflict between Carly and Jason, according to General Hospital spoilers. Jason catches Carly and Brennan in bed during Germany trip? Introduction. General Hospital spoilers have set the stage for an explosive confrontation as Jason Morgan heads to Germany. His official reason for traveling may be to check on Michael Corinthos, but could his journey uncover an even bigger shocker? As Carly Spencer finds herself entangled in a passionate romance with Jack Brennan, Jason may walk into a scene he never expected. Could this be the moment that shatters their long-standing bond? Jason's determination to see Michael. After Sasha Gilmore Corbin assured Jason that Michael had agreed to let her raise their child independently, Jason found himself questioning the situation. Given Michael's history and deep connections to his family, it seemed uncharacteristic for him to willingly step back. Jason, being fiercely loyal and protective, wasn't satisfied with hearsay. He needed to see Michael himself. When Jason learned that Michael had requested Sasha while he was in the ICU, it further fueled his doubts. What if Michael had a change of heart? What if there was more to this situation than Sasha let on? Determined to get to the bottom of things, Jason set his sights on Germany. However, his mission to reach Michael would not be as simple as he hoped. Carly's struggles and newfound passion. Meanwhile, Carly had been dealing with her own emotional turmoil. After everything she had been through, Jack Brennan's presence in her life had become both a complication and a comfort. What started as a tense association soon evolved into something much deeper. Their undeniable chemistry had finally reached a boiling point, leading them to a passionate affair. With Michael being treated at a high-end clinic with strict protocols, Carly had already struggled to gain access to her son. This led to long stretches of time where she was alone with her thoughts, and with Brennan. Their adversarial relationship soon transformed, and they found themselves unable to resist their growing attraction. The moment of truth, Jason walks in. As Jason arrives in Germany, he's determined to see Michael, but he quickly learns that it won't be easy. With the clinic's tight security, he realizes that Carly may be his best chance at gaining access. But when he makes his way to Carly's room, he encounters something he never saw coming. Picture this: Jason knocks on Carly's door, expecting a conversation about Michael's condition. Instead, Carly opens the door wearing only a robe, her expression shifting from surprise to guilt in an instant. And then, stepping into view, is Jack Brennan, draped in nothing but a towel. The realization slams into Jason like a freight train. Brennan, ever the smooth talker, may attempt to play it off with a quip. Room service, he might joke, completely aware of the tension he's just ignited. But Jason isn't laughing. His piercing gaze moves between Carly and Brennan, the unspoken questions hanging thick in the air. Carly, on the other hand, scrambles for words, caught between embarrassment and frustration. Jason's reaction: fury, betrayal, and concern. Jason has always been protective of Carly, and his feelings for her have often walked a fine line between friendship and something more. Seeing her with Brennan, a man he neither trusts nor respects, will undoubtedly push him over the edge. His loyalty to Sonny Corinthos further complicates the matter. Brennan isn't just any man, he's a figure with questionable allegiances and a past that raises red flags. Carly, ever defiant, won't take kindly to Jason's judgment. She's a grown woman who has fought tooth and nail for her independence. While she may have feelings for Jason, she won't tolerate him dictating her love life. This could lead to a heated argument, with Carly standing her ground while Jason expresses his disappointment and disbelief. Brennan, for his part, might seize the opportunity to assert his presence. He could remind Jason that Carly is her own person and doesn't need his approval. This would only infuriate Jason further, setting the stage for a volatile standoff. The aftermath: what's next for Jason, Carly, and Brennan? With Jason's trip to Germany taking such an unexpected turn, what does this mean for the trio moving forward? A wedge between Jason and Carly, this shocking discovery could cause a significant rift between Jason and Carly. Their bond has always been strong, but this could test their friendship like never before. Brennan's hold on Carly tightens. If Jason's reaction is overly aggressive or dismissive, Carly may push even closer to Brennan just to prove a point. Jason investigates Brennan, unable to shake his distrust. Jason might decide to dig deeper into Brennan's past, determined to uncover any dirt that could prove he isn't good for Carly. Michael's recovery looms over them. With Michael's fate still uncertain, Jason and Carly will have to navigate their personal drama while dealing with the looming crisis surrounding her son. Conclusion: a new chapter unfolds. Jason's trip to Germany was meant to be about Michael, but fate had other plans. Catching Carly and Brennan in an intimate moment changes everything, setting off a chain reaction that could alter their relationships forever. With tensions running high and emotions at their breaking point, General Hospital fans are in for an unforgettable showdown. Will Carly and Jason find a way to mend their fractured bond, or is this the moment that finally drives them apart? Stay tuned to find out. Cops confrontation, mother-daughter conversations, and the ultimate romantic shutdown. Friday, January 31st. General Hospital spoilers and updates hint at a mother-daughter conversation, a police confrontation, and eventual romantic breakdowns. Ava Jerome provides the ultimate romantic shutdown, Dante Falconeri has a confrontation, and Laura Collins has a crucial mother-daughter conversation. Mother-daughter conversations in General Hospital spoilers. Laura approaches Lulu Spencer about her sentiments when they seem to be having coffee together. After discussing Lulu's feelings for Dante with Maxie Jones, her mother now informs her that she too sees them. As her daughter looks thoughtful, Laura shares her realization with her. Laura tells her daughter, "You still have feelings for Dante." As she passed out in Maxie's arms following her traumatic brain injury, Lulu attempted to inform him that she had never stopped. Spoilers, the cops' argument. Since Dante is too close to Sam McCall, Anna Devane is right to decide that he should not be involved in the murder investigation. Nevertheless, he approaches his supervisor and asks, "Am I being excluded from Sam's murder investigation?" Anna will sympathize with Dante's wish to find the murderer of the lady he loved, but the truth is that this is risky ground that could result in lethal retaliation. A police officer who gets too close to an inquiry runs the risk of becoming a renegade vigilante and killing the offender rather than prosecuting them. Spoilers for General Hospital, making an effort to assist. Trina Robinson has attempted to assist Kai Taylor in his hospital room at GH, including by having her mother, Portia Robinson, visit him. Getting a second opinion is always beneficial when a medical problem has as much of an impact on a person's life as Kai's has. He was tackled on the field during a crucial football game, but the injury to his vertebrae, specifically his L5 rather than the arm in a sling, was what rendered him incapacitated. He informs her that although she believes she is assisting, she is not. Perhaps Curtis Ashford would be more useful. Kai is in danger of becoming paralyzed, and Curtis recovered from it. GH spoilers, upcoming actions. Curtis is not discussing his recovery from paralysis, but he is assuring someone that he is making progress in the meantime. Since he has moved past Drew Quartermain, he is more willing to discuss his goals for Aurora Media. He was supposed to run it with Michael Corinthos, but now that Michael is recuperating in a burn unit in Germany, Curtis is on his own. Curtis is certain that his plans will succeed, but is he referring about the firm or destroying Drew in Washington, D.C.? Spoilers for General Hospital, agreeing to disagree. Although Drew doesn't appear to be with Curtis, his remarks might be an entreaty to disagree with him if he were. Drew responds to someone by saying, "That could not be more wrong." Is Drew saying that his marriage is being ruined by his affair with his nephew's wife, or is he talking about something else? Drew seemed to be working out at a gym, possibly Volanino's, as it's unlikely that he's at the Aurora Wellness Center, while Curtis seemed to be at a club. Curtis threw him off the property. GH spoilers, the greatest romantic breakup. In another scene, Ava is eating with Rick Lansing when she gets up close and gives the most romantic shutdown. They had previously gotten into a clinch, and it appeared that Rick and Ava might turn into Rava. She then retracts her statement and informs him that, in her opinion, the kiss never occurred. Then there was the minor issue of Rick claiming she hadn't paid him after he took Jen Sidwell's enormous check out of her hand. Must read, General Hospital spoilers, what we know about Chase and Brooke Lynn's sperm donor selection. Spoilers for General Hospital, no-win situation. In another scene, Christina Corinthos Davis may be referring to Rick when she speaks with her father, Sonny Corinthos. Sonny is informed that he was not going to win this case, which involves Ava attempting to obtain sole custody of Avery Jerome Corinthos. Since Ava was found not guilty in her case against Christina for shoving her out the window at the Metro Court, Christina is still unhappy. That occurred just a few weeks before Christina was due to give birth. Naturally, she is supporting her father and opposing Ava and Rick in any manner she can. Mother-daughter talks, cops confrontation, and the ultimate romantic shutdown. General Hospital spoilers and updates for Friday, January 31st. The drama in Port Charles continues to unfold, with gripping confrontations, heartfelt revelations, and unexpected romantic turns. This Friday, audiences will witness a crucial mother-daughter conversation, a cop facing professional and emotional turmoil, and an intense romantic moment that takes an unexpected twist. Let's break down all the action-packed moments and what they mean for our beloved characters. Mother-daughter talks, Laura and Lulu's emotional heart-to-heart. Laura Collins and Lulu Spencer share an important moment as mother and daughter. Over a warm cup of coffee, Laura broaches a subject that has been weighing on both their minds, Lulu's unresolved feelings for Dante Falconeri. Recently, Lulu and Maxie Jones had a candid discussion about Lulu's lingering emotions for her ex-husband, Dante. Maxie encouraged Lulu to be honest with herself, and now, Laura is echoing the same sentiments. As Laura gently puts the question forward, Lulu appears deep in thought, caught between her past and the future she has been trying to forge. "You're still in love with Dante," Laura states, her voice filled with understanding rather than judgment. Lulu's expression says it all, she has never truly stopped loving Dante. She had tried to confess her feelings before but was unable to due to circumstances beyond her control. The pain and confusion of their past still linger, but is it too late for a reconciliation? Cops confrontation, Dante faces a tough professional dilemma. Meanwhile, Dante Falconeri finds himself in a professional and emotional predicament as he confronts Anna Devane about a major decision regarding the murder investigation of Sam McCall. Anna, ever the seasoned detective, recognizes the dangerous implications of Dante's personal involvement in the case. She has made the difficult choice to remove him from the investigation, fearing that his emotions could cloud his judgment. Dante, however, does not take the news lightly. His disbelief is evident as he demands answers from his superior. "I'm being locked out of Sam's murder investigation?" he asks, his voice filled with frustration and disbelief. Anna understands Dante's anguish. He loved Sam, and losing her was a devastating blow. But as a cop, allowing emotions to dictate actions can be perilous. She knows that if Dante remains on the case, there is a risk he might take matters into his own hands, possibly seeking revenge rather than justice. Trying to help, Trina and Kai's struggles. In another part of General Hospital, Trina Robinson is doing everything she can to help Kai Taylor, a promising young athlete whose life took a tragic turn after a severe football injury. Determined to provide him with the best care, Trina enlists her mother, Dr. Portia Robinson, for a second opinion. After all, when a medical condition is as severe as Kai's, a fresh perspective can make all the difference. Kai suffered a serious vertebrae injury, specifically to L5. While his arm is in a sling, the real concern is the possibility of permanent paralysis. Trina's concern is evident, but Kai is resistant to her help. "You think you're helping, but you're not," he tells her bluntly. Frustrated yet unwilling to give up, Trina considers seeking out Curtis Ashford, who has personal experience recovering from paralysis. Perhaps his insight and encouragement will resonate with Kai in a way that medical advice alone cannot. Speaking of Curtis, he is taking decisive steps regarding his future, and it's not just about his recovery. Curtis is focused on his strategic moves within Aurora Media. Now that he has successfully taken control of the company from Drew Quartermain, Curtis is determined to chart a new course. He and Michael Corinthos had initially planned to run Aurora together, but with Michael still recovering in a burn unit in Germany, Curtis finds himself navigating this path alone. Confident in his next steps, he asserts, "I'm steps ahead." But what exactly is he planning? Is he solely focused on corporate success, or does he have an agenda against Drew that extends beyond business? Begging to disagree, Drew's perspective. While Curtis is making bold claims, Drew appears to be in a different setting, perhaps working out at Volanino's gym. He doesn't seem to share Curtis' viewpoint and is adamant in his stance. "That could not be more wrong," Drew states, likely pushing back against accusations or a business decision that could have serious repercussions. Could he be refuting allegations about an affair that might ruin his marriage? Or is this a business disagreement spiraling into personal animosity? One thing is certain, Drew and Curtis are at odds, and their clashing perspectives will shape the events to come. Ultimate romantic shutdown, Ava and Rick's tension. Meanwhile, sparks fly, but not in a romantic way, between Ava Jerome and Rick Lansing. The two were recently seen sharing an intimate moment, leading many to believe that a new romance was brewing. However, Ava is quick to slam the brakes. Over a tense meal, she delivers the ultimate romantic shutdown. "It's as if that kiss never happened," Ava declares, making it clear that whatever moment they shared is now null and void. Rick, of course, is not one to take rejection lightly. Adding fuel to the fire is the fact that he previously took a large check from Ava's hands, claiming she had not paid him. Their dynamic remains tense, but whether this friction will lead to renewed romance or deeper animosity remains to be seen. No-win situation, Christina and Sonny's legal woes. Elsewhere, Christina Corinthos Davis has an important conversation with her father, Sonny Corinthos. The topic? Rick's ongoing legal battle. Christina is adamant that Rick stands no chance of winning his case. He was not going to win this case, she tells Sonny with conviction. The case in question likely involves Ava, who is attempting to gain sole custody of her daughter, Avery Jerome Corinthos. Christina still harbors resentment toward Ava, especially after Ava was acquitted of pushing her out of a window at the Metro Court. Christina was pregnant at the time of the incident, making the court's ruling particularly painful. Now, she is determined to stand by her father, supporting him in his battle against Ava and Rick in any way she can. This Friday's episode of General Hospital is packed with dramatic revelations, emotional confrontations, and unexpected twists. As Laura helps Lulu face her true feelings, Dante struggles with his professional duty, and Ava makes a shocking romantic reversal. The stakes have never been higher. Will Lulu confess her love to Dante? Will Curtis outmaneuver Drew? And will Christina's determination help Sonny in his legal battle? Dante is angry, Christina is resolute, Drew is self-assured. General Hospital spoilers indicate a sneak peek for Friday, January 31st, 2025, has been made public. It depicts Sonny Corinthos being reassured by Christina Corinthos Davis. Anna Devane excludes Dante Falconeri from the investigation. Laura Collins discusses the heart of Lulu Spencer. Furthermore, according to Curtis Ashford, he is already far ahead of Drew Kane Quartermain. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming ABC soap opera episode as you continue reading. According to Friday, January 31st spoilers for Christina Corinthos Davis promise, Christina and Sonny had a heart-to-heart. Christina makes a prediction as they discuss Ava Jerome's custody dispute. Ava won't prevail in the custody dispute, Christina informs her father. But Sonny doesn't seem all that convinced. GH spoilers, the confrontation with Dante Falconeri. Dante recently discovered that Sam McCall was murdered. Dante also found out that the same individual had targeted Michael Corinthos and Dex Heller, among other patients. Read more, discover the events of the most recent GH. In the promo video, Dante yells at Anna to provide answers. Dante erupts over being excluded from the probe while Anna sits at her desk. Dante disagrees with Anna's assertion that she has valid reasons. Dante has a moral compass and is an excellent police officer. This could, however, drive him over the edge. Was it possible that Dante would act alone to secure justice for Sam? Curtis Ashford's scheme. According to Friday, January 31st General Hospital teasers, the preview footage depicts Curtis conversing with an unidentified character. They are informed by Curtis that he is already far ahead of Drew. Recently, Curtis and Nina Reeves discussed focusing on Drew's political career in Washington, D.C. Naturally, Drew may not have even anticipated Curtis and Nina's attack because of his obsession with Willow Tate Corinthos. Read more, Stephen A. Smith of General Hospital has a good chance of becoming President of the United States in 2028. Spoilers for General Hospital, Friday, January 31st, 2025. Laura will speak to Lulu on today's episode. Laura will confess to Lulu that she still has feelings for Dante. Lulu is correct that the timing is terrible even though it may be the case. Dante continues to mourn Sam's passing. Dante's discovery that Sam was murdered will cause those wounds to reopen. Though she is innocent in this murderous plot, Dante may also harbor some resentment toward Lulu. In today's episode preview, Kai Taylor is shown arguing with Trina Robinson, who is well-meaning. During the week of January 27, 2025, which narrative are you most excited to see? General Hospital spoilers, a breakdown of Friday, January 31st, 2025. The upcoming episode of General Hospital promises a whirlwind of drama, intense confrontations, and shocking revelations. Fans can expect plenty of twists and turns as their favorite characters navigate heartbreak, investigations, and schemes. Let's take a deep dive into what Friday, January 31st, 2025, has in store for GH viewers. Christina Corinthos Davis promise to Sonny. Christina Corinthos Davis has always had a strong sense of loyalty when it comes to her family, particularly her father, Sonny Corinthos. In the latest preview clip, we see Christina assuring Sonny that Ava Jerome will not win the custody battle for Avery. As Christina speaks with confidence, Sonny's reaction is less than convinced. It's no secret that Ava is a formidable opponent in any legal battle, and Sonny understands just how determined she can be. Ava is not one to back down easily, and with her motherly instincts driving her, this fight for custody could turn ugly. Christina's assurance suggests she either knows something Sonny doesn't or has a plan in mind to ensure Ava's defeat. Could she have insider information or an unexpected ally ready to tip the scales in Sonny's favor? And how will Ava respond if she senses that the odds are stacked against her? Sonny, as always, must tread carefully. He has faced many legal challenges over the years, and while he's no stranger to conflict, this particular battle could bring personal stakes that even he isn't fully prepared for. Christina's confidence is reassuring, but the war for Avery's custody is far from over. Dante Falconeri's quest for justice. Dante Falconeri is known for his strong moral compass, and his frustration reaches a boiling point in the upcoming episode. The revelation that Sam McCall's death was actually a murder has sent shockwaves through Port Charles, and now, Dante is demanding answers. Anna Devane, the seasoned investigator, has kept Dante locked out of the case, citing undisclosed reasons. But Dante is having none of it. As he storms into Anna's office, his anger is palpable. He needs to be part of the investigation, not just because of his personal ties to Sam but because of his dedication to the job. Dante has spent years upholding the law and pursuing justice, and he won't let bureaucracy stand in his way. Anna, while sympathetic, stands her ground. She insists that her decision is based on strategic necessity. However, her reasoning doesn't sit well with Dante, who feels betrayed and sidelined. Could Dante's frustration lead him to take matters into his own hands? He has always been a by-the-book cop, but grief and anger can push even the most disciplined officers to the edge. If Dante chooses to work outside the system, he could uncover more than he bargained for, but at what cost? The discovery that other patients were targeted, including Dex Heller and Michael Corinthos, only intensifies the urgency. Who is behind this string of attacks, and what is their endgame? Dante may have to make the toughest decision of his career, follow protocol or seek justice by any means necessary. Curtis Ashford's scheme against Drew Kane Quartermain. Curtis Ashford has always been a step ahead in his game, and in this episode, he makes it clear that he is already miles ahead of Drew Kane. As Curtis speaks to an unseen character, his words suggest that he is orchestrating a larger plan, one that Drew might not even see coming. Recently, Curtis and Nina Reeves have been conspiring to take down Drew's political aspirations in Washington, D.C. With Drew so focused on his relationship with Willow Tate Corinthos, he may be blind to the threats lurking in the shadows. Nina has her reasons for wanting to sabotage Drew's ambitions, but Curtis seems to have his own personal vendetta. Perhaps it's professional rivalry, or maybe it's something deeper, something Drew isn't even aware of yet. As Curtis outlines his plan, the question remains, what exactly is he planning, and how far is he willing to go to see Drew fail? If Drew catches wind of the scheme, will he fight back, or will he be too distracted to stop it? Laura Collins and Lulu Spencer's emotional conversation. Laura Collins and her daughter, Lulu Spencer, share a heartfelt moment in this episode. Laura, a loving and supportive mother, tells Lulu something significant. She knows that Lulu is still in love with Dante. For Lulu, this admission is bittersweet. She knows her feelings for Dante haven't disappeared, but the timing couldn't be worse. Dante is still grieving the loss of Sam, and with the shocking murder revelation, he is now consumed by the need to find justice. A part of Dante may even harbor resentment toward Lulu, despite knowing deep down that she is innocent. The pain of losing Sam is raw, and in moments of grief, emotions can cloud judgment. Lulu must decide whether to hold on to her feelings or let Dante go, for his sake and her own. Laura, ever the voice of wisdom, advises Lulu to listen to her heart but also be mindful of timing. Will Lulu wait for the right moment to tell Dante how she feels, or will she choose to walk away? Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson's conflict. The preview clip for Friday's episode also features rising tensions between Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson. Trina, always well-meaning and kind-hearted, tries to reach out to Kai, but the interaction doesn't go as planned. Kai seems to be struggling with something deeper, and rather than accepting Trina's help, they push back. This confrontation hints at underlying issues that haven't yet surfaced. Could it be past trauma, unresolved feelings, or a secret that Kai is trying to protect? Trina, known for her determination, may not give up so easily. She has always been someone who fights for the people she cares about. But will her persistence help or make things worse? What's next for Port Charles? The episode airing on Friday, January 31st, 2025, is packed with high-stakes drama. From Sunny and Christina's discussion about Avery's custody battle to Dante's fiery confrontation with Anna, the tensions are at an all-time high. Curtis's scheming against Drew adds another layer of intrigue, while Laura and Lulu's emotional conversation tugs at the heartstrings. Meanwhile, the conflict between Kai and Trina leaves fans wondering what's really going on beneath the surface. With so much unfolding in Port Charles, one thing is certain: General Hospital is delivering must-watch television. Which storyline are you most excited about? Will Dante find justice for Sam? Will Sunny and Christina outmaneuver Ava? And what is Curtis truly up to? Tune in on Friday, January 31st, to find out.